What's going on, everybody on YouTube's SVT Vasquez, back at it with another video, back at it with another banger, man. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on my 2003 Turbo Mazda Miata. Let's start the show.
I'm on TV! Oh shit! First cops, now this? Oh man, I'm be a star, son!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have the Cobra right here. I have the Miata, and last time we left off with the Miata, I was installing a fuel pump, and I got some good news out of that. I'll go over it with you guys right now. Let me just take the Mustang out of the garage and then move the Miata out to my filming location. Alright guys, a lot of you may not know this if you're new to the channel, but this is actually the car that I started my channel with. This was actually my first build. I turbocharged this car about 2 or 3 years ago. I've owned it about 4 or 5 years, and it's a 2003 Mazda Miata. It's got a full flying Miata Stage 1 turbo kit, including 1000cc ID injectors. Pretty much everything from flying Miata. I also bought the flywheel and clutch Happy Meal that they sell. To install it, it is sitting on Yonaka coilovers, adjustable coilovers. It's got Advanti Storm S1 15x8 wheels all the way around. It's got Spec D headlights. Those are aftermarket headlights. This is the original paint that came on the car. The top is actually from an NA Miata that was totaled. The guy said he spun out, hit a light post, and he was parting out his car. And I purchased the top from him, so it's an OEM top, and that's the original paint. So depending on how the light hits it, it's blue or green. The wheels are hyper silver in color. As for the exhaust, I installed the ISIS Performance exhaust. I believe it is the best looking exhaust for a Miata, actually. The other ones look pretty much stock, just a little bigger. Someone yanked out my antenna when I was living at an apartment in San Diego. As you know, these cars have retractable antennas, and when it's off, the car is flush. But when I was going to work one day, I just found a hole like that, and I haven't replaced it, but I plan to. As for the interior of this car, I haven't done much. It's pretty much a stock NB Miata. The gauges are all stock. You wouldn't know it was boosted until you saw the boost gauge, and it's actually inside my AC vent with these Miatas. The cool thing is that you could take out your vent. I will be getting an AFR gauge to put in this vent over here as well. That's when I will start driving the car again. So with this car, I only got about 100 subs until it stopped working on me. And if you're new to the channel, you might have not even known that I had a NB Miata. And on E85, this car's pushing 260 horsepower. Right now, I have it on pump fuel. It's only making 180 horsepower, but that's only because I swapped it out to make it carb legal. So right now it is a carb legal kit. I could ride around, get it smog, do everything, and it's only pushing 180 horsepower. And to be honest, that is a lot for this car. The car comes with about 115 horsepower from factory. So 180 horsepower is pushing it a little bit past the stock limit. As for the interior, I like how it looks stock. I don't want it to be too flashy. I want it to be more of a sleeper car. All I really did to the outside is put coilovers, new wheels, and an exhaust. And it's got a roll bar as well from Hard Dog. I was gonna sell this car initially because I do have a daughter, and this was my daily, and because I couldn't put a car seat in here, I didn't end up driving it a lot. And then I started having some issues with my idle. Every time I came to the stoplight, it would cut off and shut off on me completely if it's left me stranded before. But I swapped out my fuel pump. I did a couple of changes to some wiring, some harnesses, and it seems to be doing fine now. Now because it's not on my aftermarket ECU anymore, I do need to buy a external AFR gauge, so that's why I'm not driving it yet. I'm gonna wait till I buy my AFR gauge so I could manage my air to fuel ratio. I also need to adjust the timing on this. With the Flying Miata kit, you need to adjust the timing, and the Miata NB stock doesn't come with an adjustable timing. You can adjust the timing on an NB Miata unless you buy a little flywheel type thing that Flying Miata sells. So I'm waiting to order that and the AFR gauge, and I'm going to be installing those. I'll be making videos about that. But yeah, guys, this is my NB. If you ever noticed it at the end of my videos, this is the car that started my channel, and that's why it's at the end of my videos, along with my daughter running away from it at my outro. But yeah, you guys will be seeing a lot more of this car. It's my favorite car, actually. I love the handling, I love the performance. When you're in this car, there's no other feeling like you could describe it. If you were to drive a go-kart, that's probably the best, closest resemblance to how this car feels. It's just so responsive and so quick on its feet, and it's so light. You could toss it around corners and it'll perform tremendously. With the Cobra, it is a quick car, but it's a lot heavier, and you could feel how heavy it is when you hit the brakes, when you turn on corners. You could feel the weight of it. This isn't just a car to go straight, it's a car for turns, and that's why I love this car on a daily basis. You could pretty much run it on the street pretty fast and it'll perform tremendously. So here's the turbo kit, guys. As you can see, it's got the Flying Miata stamp right there. I have an aftermarket radiator with aftermarket fans, low profile fans for more clearance in the front, and nothing else pretty much done to it. I don't have an AC delete. I don't have a power steering delete. This car is not going to be really for performance. It's more for reliability. I wanted to have a little fun on the streets as my daily, so this is going to be my daily, so that I will be able to purchase more parts for the Cobra. But at the same time, I will be adding more parts to this car, so I will be buying, like I said, the AFR gauge as well as the adjustable timing wheel, and I'll be installing that later on. So yeah, guys, that about does it for today's video. I just wanted to show you guys my car again. If you guys never seen it before, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of this car, just follow my page. I will be posting a lot more videos now that it's running. For now, I'm gonna wait for my FR gauge and the adjustable timing wheel. And with that said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I'm just all about this money. I don't think about no thought. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D. Born and raised in the dot. This is real as you gon' see. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D.